Kyle, you got your first big road trip coming up. Are you eager for it?
Yeah, first road trip, NBA career. Should be exciting. We got three potential playoff teams in the East, so it's definitely going to be a test for us.
Yeah, there's some good quality on this trip.
For sure.
What do you think about Boston right now? They're playing unbelievable basketball.
Like you said, they're playing unbelievable basketball. They have Kyrie Irving, a lot of young assets that are pretty, coming together, and they just got Morris back, so it's going to be a dogfight.
Are you eager to see Washington because it's kind of symbolizing? All right, starting to see some of these teams more than once now as a rookie.
Yeah, I'm more interested in seeing other teams. Just playing every other team, but Washington presents another challenge for us. We beat them earlier, so best believe playing in their home court, they're ready for us.
It's a very young team, obviously. Two rookies and one second-year player on the court starting last night. So help to have the vets like KCP and Brook.
It definitely does. You can count on Brook to make shots. He's coming to his own now. The whole preseason he was really battling, a back injury and little nicks and bruises, and you can tell he's getting back to Nets version of Brook Lopez. I thought he lost his powers for a second, but he looks about normal. So.
What type of training was Lonzo giving you right now?
Say it again.
What type of media training was Lonzo giving you?
I don't think he really gives me none. His answers are really short, stout. I'm pretty sure you guys don't like his answers anyway. So.
They're okay. He answers the question.
Yeah, they're okay, but they're boring. So.
How would you assess your answers?
More vibrant than his. So. Yeah.
Are you this is gonna sound totally random, but do you watch Game of Thrones?
No.
That's unacceptable.
What would you have for me though?
Well, Zoe said he's gonna start getting into Game of Thrones because people have been telling him to.
I was thinking about watching it too, though. I was thinking about it.
Little bonding activity.
No bonding with that one. I'm gonna watch it in my room by myself. But no, I was thinking about watching it just because Jay Hart told me about it, and it's like 7 seasons, and it's a long season. So I was thinking about having something for the planes and stuff. So.
Do you sense Ingram being more aggressive? It seemed like, especially that first half last night, he was going right to the hoop.
Yeah. Past 2 games he's been pretty aggressive. It's been boding well for him. Because he had a rough preseason and start to the season. So to see him do that, he's definitely growing. I feel like, scoring more. So.
Do you follow along at all where you stand in rookie rankings and do you compare yourself with how other rookies are doing in the league?
No, I don't think so. I don't really compare rookies because, my focus is, 1, winning, and 2, I try to focus on all the top players in the league because that's where I want to be. So I don't feel like rookies are, a stick point for me to try to battle with. I look at guys like Antetokounmpo and LeBron and those guys because, eventually that's where I want to be.
Was Gordon Hayward a guy you got to know in Salt Lake?
No, I've never met him. Yeah.
When did you feel like you were going to be an NBA player, felt like you could be an NBA player? Was it in college or a time before?
Probably when I was in prep school, playing against a lot of better guys, highly touted guys, and, kind of surprised myself at how well I did at that level. And, a lot of those guys were in high school were getting, pro potential hype, and, I thought I could do it too.
You spent 3 years in college. A lot of guys choose to spend less these days. Why do you think, what was it about you that you felt you needed to or wanted to spend more time in college?
Well, I had to spend time in college because, I wasn't really on, draft boards, and I didn't really have the attention of a lot of NBA teams until really my junior year. So, that was the main reason. I mean, if I had any type of attention after my first year, I would have been gone anyway. So.
Has your mom made it out to many of the games?
Not many. She's been to about 3 of them so far. Just preseason games.
Okay.
Yeah, but
so will she be in Milwaukee?
she will be in Milwaukee. Yep, she will.
Would that be the first regular season?
First regular season, yeah.
Sounds like a similar league. Seems like you and Lonzo have an instant connection. Why do you think you guys get along so well?
I think it just starts off the floor. I feel like if you're close off the floor and you can relate off the floor, it's a little bit easier on the court because you understand where people are coming from, and the goals that we each have, are pretty similar. So for me and him, we want to be great, and on the court, it's like yin yang pretty much. It's just we have a just type of vibe that goes together.
A couple more, please. What was that first conversation about with him? Can you even remember?
No, it definitely wasn't about basketball. Yeah, I don't even know, to be honest, but yeah.
You're a couple years older than Lonzo, a little bit more basketball. Is there anything that any kind of tips that you've been giving him as far as either life advice or basketball advice?
Yeah. I always try to help him. Especially, he's been a little down himself a little bit, with the season he's been having. Of course he wants to play a lot better, but, just trying to tell him to be more aggressive on the floor. With him being a threat helps us out, and, it makes us a pretty tough guard. And, once he's confident in his game, he's pretty hard to guard too.
How long have you guys had the kind of relationship where you can call him out on stuff like the other day when you were talking about having should be more aggressive more of the time and stuff like that? Like when did that part of your relationship get to that?
It honestly just grew as we kind of grew. Probably more so preseason, summer league. We're just now getting to know each other, and we're just okay, whatever. Let's just play, But preseason took it to another notch, and now we call each other out to make each other better. So.
What does he call you out on?
What does he call me out on? Just a whole bunch of little things. I don't know, leading, passing the ball more, that type of stuff. So.
Anything from your college experience that you transfer into the NBA?
A lot of defensive things. I think I'm ahead of the curve defensively. A lot of things in college we did pretty similar to the NBA. The terminology, and I understand how to play defense, and I think that has helped me at this level so far. I'm always talking on the floor and always trying to get guys in the spots. So being in college helped me build leadership skills and along those lines. So.
Thanks, guys.